Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Hello and welcome to Let's Sip and Talk with Freema. So today we have a special guest, Miss Tiara Miles Clarke. She's an author and it's surrounded by her daughter, which I love and is very different. I can't wait to speak with her and see what gave her that drive. Aside from her daughter, of course, that gave her the drive, but something had to give her that oomph before her daughter was born. Excuse me. So we're going to talk to Tiara Miles Clarke today, author Tiara Miles Clarke. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday, being productive. And remember, it doesn't cost you a thing to be kind. Make sure you be kind to one another. So let's go ahead and play Tiara's intro, and then I'll bring her on. Hello, how are you today?
I'm good, Freema. How are you?
I am fine. So,
Good,
Tiara,
good.
thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come on Let's Sip and Talk with Freema and give us a little insight of your journey. So, for the ones that may not be familiar with you, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Sure, and thank you for having me, Freema. My name is Tiara Miles Clarke. I'm originally from Timmitsville. I was born in Florence, South Carolina, raised in Timmitsville for a short while. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Timmitsville, South Carolina.
Never
Okay,
heard of
it's
it.
very small town. We later moved to Darlington, South Carolina, and that's where I went to elementary, middle, and high school. So I would basically say I'm from Darlington. After Darlington, I went to Claflin, and after graduating from Claflin, I taught at Hunter Kennard Tyler for a year, and then I moved to Florida. So I moved to Florida in 2015, and I've been here ever since.
Do you like it there in Florida? Was it a major transition for you?
It was a huge transition. I like Florida. It's just very, very busy here. And
Okay.
being from South Carolina, things are much slow paced.
Right.
Florida is very, very fast. So I like the sunshine, the weather, but the fast pace is still something, I could do without.
Got you. Okay, so tell us about your book. Tell us about you becoming an author. What
Okay.
drove you to want to do that?
So in 2020, I had my daughter Causie. My husband and I welcomed our daughter Causie. And one night I put her down and I just had a vision to write the book. And I wanted it to be about Causie, of course, and different things she could do. But then I also got the idea to add workbook and comprehension skills because I'm also a teacher. So I've been teaching for 7 years now, and I teach primary students. So they're your kind of K through second grade. So I always read to them. And in pulling books to read to them, there are not a lot of diverse characters. And I
Right.
also work at a predominantly Black school. So it's kind of aggravating to have to pull from literature that doesn't really look like the kids.
Right.
So the idea to write about her made sense. And then also the idea to add comprehension skills in the workbook, because the books are meant to be read at home to promote family learning. So adding that to it as well just all came together. It was like a combination of motherhood and also my love for teaching.
I love it. I love it. Just for a few comments, Alan said, "Let's go." Woo woo. Angela said, "Hey, hey, Angie," and she also said, "See you." I guess that's Claflin
Yes.
University. Okay, so shout out to Claflin University.
Yes,
So,
yes.
so Sarah, how many books have you written? Like, does it go by what she's doing as far as progressing? Getting older. How did that work for you? What started you saying, okay, maybe Causie can walk? I'm not sure, but like what things or was she doing that inspired you to write books?
Well, that's funny because everyone asked me that, but the way I formatted the series, the first book is Causie Can. So in that book, the page is filled with different things she can do.
Okay.
So the second book is Causie Can Bake. So
Oh,
that's one of the things she could do in the first book. So we're just taking the pages from the first book and kind of moving them into their own stories for now.
oh,
The book we're working on now is Causie Can Help. So
okay.
we're just kind of pulling from each page from the
First
first book
book.
and building a story from there.
I love it. Now, how old is your daughter?
She is 19 months. She'll be 2 in June. But if you look at her, she looks like she's 3. She's very tall.
So she's tall, huh? Now, Tiara, I don't remember you being as tall. Is your husband tall, or you kind of
I
taller than?
I'm 5'7". I'm
Okay.
kinda tall for a woman. He's 6 foot, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know where she gets this height from.
It just went back into genes for my
Must be.
Angela said, "What part of Florida are you in?"
I'm in Coconut Creek, Florida. So that's like Broward area.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So Tiara, where before we move on too far, where can they locate the book? Where can they purchase the book from?
So the book can be purchased on www.causiecan.com, and we'll have it autographed and shipped to you from there.
Oh wow, autographed and shipped. Is Causie putting her little signature?
Yeah, she has a little handprint. She
Oh, okay, that's so
yeah.
cute. So
Thank you.
being that it's your daughter, what do you think she's going to say when she can grasp this concept of what mommy, did, bringing her into the light, because actually she's going to be famous by the time she's get a little older. So what do you think she's going to say about this?
I hope she's proud. I've thought about that too, how she'll feel as she get older. I hope it's not a situation where there's too much light and attention and
Right,
she might not want it.
right.
But I hope more than anything she's just proud of what I've created for her and also what it shows other little Black girls. So
Right. I love
yeah.
it. Love it. So if you were to have another child, Tiara, do you think you would do the same with this child? How would you pull them in as far as being an author, a writer? What would you do?
Uh,
Have you?
I haven't really gotten that far yet. But that's the beauty about writing. I guess the possibilities are endless. We could
Right.
add him or her in as a character. Maybe we could just give them their own series on the side. Um, I
Never
guess
thought about it, huh?
we'll wait on the next vision.
We'll wait on. Look, I'm putting a baby on you already,
I
Tiara.
know everybody's putting the baby on me.
Angela said, great way to empower your daughter at an early age.
Oh, thank
Absolutely.
you.
And to empower others. So what feedback do you get from your children at the school? I'm pretty sure you read some of the
Yeah.
Causie books to them.
It's amazing because it just kind of shows how unused how they're not used to seeing themselves in literature. So they see this child and they automatically gravitate to it because the child is brown and the child looks like them. But then also the connection that this is Miss Miles Clarke's daughter.
Right.
They're so excited. So we just yesterday, a little girl came up to me at dismissal and she's like, Mrs. Miles Clarke, how's Causie? And I'm
Oh,
like, what, how you know my daughter? But there are other teachers who are sharing the story in their class. So
I love
it's
it.
been so sweet. The kids really love it.
I can imagine. I can imagine. I can't wait to, touch bases with you in the future to see how Causie is taking it all in. Maybe she can talk with us one day, to say how it's treating her, how it's doing, or
Yeah.
like, oh, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I love it. I think she will really, really love it. You're doing a great thing, Tiara.
Thank
Angela
you.
said exactly we need to connect with our likeness
Yes, most definitely.
because we definitely see other, ethnicities in books
Yeah.
all the time, and we
Yeah.
rarely ourselves. So we definitely need that. So kudos to you, Tiara, with your vision.
Thank
And I'm a strong believer that everything happens for a reason.
you. Yeah.
So by you even, finding your husband, having a baby, and that vision just came to you when you
Yeah.
lay her down, to go to sleep. It's like, oh, I should write a book
Yeah.
about her. That's amazing. Angela said it lets our kids know that we can be anything.
Most definitely. And
Absolutely.
that's important, especially when they're so young in
Hmm.
age. They need to see themselves because we want them to love to learn and love to read.
Right.
And it's hard for a lot of our kids to engage because they don't even see themselves when they
Right.
read. So I look forward to putting out more books so the kids can continue to see themselves.
Absolutely. Have you thought about like what's next? What's the next Causie book?
Yeah, we're actually working on it now. It's going to be inspired by Nana. So, Kazi Can Bake was geared towards all of her uncles. So, in the book, she's baking, and as they're going through their baking process, for each step, a new uncle comes in to help her.
I love
So,
it.
it's her uncles and also her papa. So this book is going to be more geared towards the ladies, the nanas, aunties,
I
the women
love
who take care of children. So Nana is helping me with that, and we want to roll it out towards springtime.
Okay, okay. Well, make sure you let us know so I can share. That's
Thank
a great.
you.
And once again, just for the ones who's just joining in here, if you don't mind telling us where we can purchase the books from.
Sure, the book can be purchased at www.causiecan.com.
I love it. www.causiecan.com. And can you spell Causie for us just to make sure?
Causie. Yeah, it's Causie.
Love it.
Causie.
www.causiecan.com. I said that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you, Tiara, when you're reading the books to your class, because you said you do, is that K through second or?
Well, I've taught first grade and second grade, but we do read aloud. So every day we have a session where we just read to the kids and we practice comprehension skills through the read aloud.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've been doing that for about 6 years.
Okay. Now, how, based upon them seeing someone that kind of resembles them, have you noticed a change? Like they're wanting to read more, they're more interested in reading. Have you noticed that from before you were writing the books?
Yeah, it immediately sparks their attention because it's something that they're not used to seeing.
Yeah.
So now I will add, as I've taught, there has been more books that I see are more diverse, but I
Okay.
think we still have a very long way to go because they
Yeah.
still it's still to the point where they see it and it's shocking to them.
Right. Right.
So I think we still have a long way to go.
And it excites me to know that Kazi don't really even know what's going on, but she's a little star. I
She
can't
is.
wait to actually talk to her because her books are going to be all over the world.
Oh,
By the
thank
time she really
you.
grasps the concept, it's going to be,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah, I think sometimes I think she knows in her own little way. Because when it's time to take photos, that's when she likes
She's
to
ready.
really put on her show. So I wonder how much she does know.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
So Tiara, this is something I ask all the guests that comes on. For the young Tiaras out there, the ones that want to be an author, don't know how to get started, they're kind of nervous, they need that oomph, or maybe they don't have the support system that they need. What motivational words would you share with them?
I would say tap into what resources you currently have
Mhm.
and what people you see doing what you would like to do.
Right.
And also make sure you're continuing to move off passion because I think when you move off passion, it doesn't really matter the bumps in the road or how slow the process is. When you're moving through passion, you kind of always know, yeah, it's going to be hard, but I'll eventually get to where I'm going. So I
Absolutely.
would say just move in passion, tap into the resources you currently have, and reach out to the people who are doing some of the things you want to do.
Absolutely. Surround yourself with people that are like minded. A
Yeah,
lot of don't
that's
do, you know, and it's one saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tiara. Um, don't surround yourself with people that you're smarter than. I know I messed that totally
no,
up.
no, I've heard
You
it.
know what
Yeah,
I'm trying to say, right? Maybe you can
yeah.
up a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's true. You want to be around people you can learn and grow from.
Right.
Because if not, you're all just kind of sitting and stagnant. So
Yeah. You don't want
that's very true.
smartest, you want to be able to learn more.
Yeah,
So yeah, a
yeah,
lot of people want that macho person in the room, not realizing, okay, what are you gaining? So
exactly.
surround
Ve-
yourself with people that want to grow and want to continue to grow. Tiara, I don't keep individuals too long. Is there anything that we did not discuss that you would like to put out there in the universe today?
Um, Well, again, I want to thank you so much for the opportunity. And I also just want to thank everyone who tuned in and took time to be a part and share with us tonight.
Right.
I hope that we all just continue to remember how important it is to empower our children outside of the education, outside of the classroom, because education is all around us. So it's
Absolutely.
my hope that through the Causie Can series, I can help motivate families and communities to really do more reading at home with their children. And you guys will see how much they love to read, how much you guys connect and bond more. And all of that will carry over into the classroom.
I love it. We have to do that more, people. Get your Causie Cans book for
Yeah.
not only the little girls, but for the little boys out there as well. Start having reading time with your family
Yes,
so
yes.
we can grow and bond a little more. A lot of us does not do not, excuse me, do that with our children. And that's something we definitely need to start. So it can start today. It can start here. Tara, I thank you so, so much for taking the
Thank
time out to
you.
come on and share this with us. I hope I wish for success for you. I see it coming.
Thank you.
Again,
Thank
I
you.
can feel Causie just being the superstar. Seeing her all over the place the next few
Oh,
months.
thank you, Freema.
You'll
Thank you.
definitely have her on the show as well.
We will.
Wait. Well, Tiara, again, thank you so much. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes, thank you.
Um, I wish you guys all the success here. I wish you all the success.
Thank
Kudos
you
to
for
you. Keep doing what you're doing. And as we always say on Let's Sip and Talk with Freema, peace and love.
thank you.
Thank you. You're more than welcome.